Some good old back cracking there. It's a nice little loosen up when you've fallen asleep on the couch after work and you wake up a little bit stiff and you realise you got to work out. It's 20th of March today. It's Sunday, and I worked morning shift today, so I started at 7 in the morning and I finished about 3:30. I came home absolutely buggered. The run I did yesterday, which is about eight point something k's, was the main run, and then I finished my run. I basically face plant in like a little swimming area down near where I live, and I face plant in the water and I go for a swim, and I cool off and I get out after about 5 minutes and I do a 2k cool down run going back. There's nothing cool about that cool down run. Because it's still in 37 degree heat and 90% humidity. So by the time I get back home, I end up having a shower and passing out. So that run sort of fried me yesterday, and I was like, one of those workouts where you just can't sleep properly after it. You're so sore and you're so depleted and you're so tired that you just can't sleep. You're constantly sore, and I probably didn't help myself. I hydrated a little bit, and then I sort of like fell asleep, and then I didn't really remember to keep on top of hydrating and eating, and I was probably at like quite a bit of a calorie deficit today. So basically, when I got home after work, I smashed a whole bunch of like really quick carbs and a bit of honey and things like that. A bit of sucrose and just to top up my glycogen stores, and then I just crashed, and then I just fell asleep and sort of fully embodied that rest and digest, and woke up. Did a few things. Did my washing, which you can see out there, and it's about 8:30 at night when I'm doing this workout. About 9:30 when I'm recording this. And this is one of those workouts for the people who are fried. Man, this is just one of those workouts. It's one of those solid kettlebell workouts. I only work out with a 16k kettlebell, so it's easy to do swings, curls, tricep extensions, goblet squats with a shoulder press, which is essentially all I did. Sort of 4 or 5 movements. It was about 25 minutes this workout. I just did four sets of each movement. The rep range ranging from sort of 10 to 20 reps, depending on the movement. And look, that's all I did, and got the heart rate up, got knackered. In between, I'm only really resting for about 30 seconds to a minute. I'll do sort of 3 exercises. So I'll do the kettlebell swings, I'll do sort of the pulls, the 2 pull variations. I'll have a minute break, and then I'll do the rest, and I'll do the tricep extensions, and then the squat with a shoulder press, goblet squat with the shoulder press. So that's really what I'm doing. Maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds between each exercise normally, and then that minute break between exercises 3 and 4, and then maybe another 40-second to a minute break between exercises 4 and then number 1. But like I've said many times, a kettlebell workout, when used correctly and when used right, can give you a filthy pump and a filthy workout. And it got my heart rate up, and it let me use whatever energy stores I had left for the day. And I felt really, really good after it. It was just good to get the blood flowing, but feel like I'm still sort of using my central nervous system and lifting a little bit of weight. And one thing I noticed as well, doing these goblet squats just sort of helps me maintain my squat mobility and my form as well. It's a version of a front squat, so it just works your hip flexors and your glutes and your quads, your hamstrings just a little bit differently to a back squat. So again, just building in areas there. Kettlebell swings, obviously targeting the arms and the shoulders quite a lot. My pull variations, obviously shoulders and biceps again. Then I've got my tricep extensions, followed by those, like I mentioned, the squat, and then the shoulder press at the end. So really, almost a full body workout with this. And keep in mind that when you're doing these exercises as well, you're keeping your core tight. throughout all these exercises as well, just to maintain your own stability within the movement. And then you also feel like you get a pretty good core workout at the end, and you definitely feel your abs, a little bit of fatigue in your abs and your core after doing these motions whilst keeping your core tense. But it was a good workout. I was got to look after myself a little bit better after those longer runs. To be honest, that was not good self-care. That was going out and thrashing myself and then not doing the proper recovery protocols, you could say, to make sure I'd be right for the next day. I hydrated a little bit, fell asleep, and then sort of neglected to eat as many calories as I should for someone who fasts 16 to 18 hours a day normally. So yeah, definitely had a calorie deficit today, and I really smashed the food this afternoon, so should put me in good stead for tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow or go for a run, because it will be a Monday. It's probably another main reason why I didn't go to the gym this afternoon as well. Sunday afternoons in my gym are fairly busy. So we shall see. And look, that's probably about it for me today. We'll see you tomorrow in the next video, and have a good night. Cheers.